am ready.
Good evening, Matt. Thank you for joining us here on the Lawton-Ft Crier. How are you doing tonight?
I'm doing great, thank you.
So, this is kind of a exciting week for you over at the Chamber of Commerce. We have coming up, we have a candidate forum between the two Ward 4 candidates. Can you tell us a little bit about what's going to happen?
Yeah, it's the doors are going to open at 6 o'clock, and at 6:30 we're going to start the event. It's going to be live streamed on the Chamber of Commerce Facebook page, and we encourage you to go to that and watch the hour debate.
Okay. And this is kind of something new that y'all are doing over at the Chamber. What kind of prompted y'all to decide to do a candidate forum?
Well, we think it's a very important office that the community needs to know the two candidates. There is a incumbent and there is a challenger, and both of them are qualified in their own way, and we look forward to hearing from both of them.
That's outstanding. Now let's talk a little bit about the Chamber of Commerce. I've been following the Chamber of Commerce for a number of years, and while I may know a little bit about what the Chamber does, I can't quote myself as a journalist. Can you tell us a little bit, and the people here in Lawton, what the Chamber of Commerce does and what they bring to our community?
Yeah, my vision is for us to be the connector of groups. There are so many organizations that are doing so many good things in the Lawton area, and we would like to be the group that just puts everyone together and helps us get to the ultimate goal, which is a better Lawton.
Okay, and so you work primarily with businesses throughout the community and with the local elected officials. Is that what I understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and so my also understanding is you're fairly new to the Lawton community. Can you tell us a little bit about where you came from?
Yeah, I've been here for about 3 months. I'm originally from West Virginia, Parkersburg, West Virginia, and my family and I lived in Bartersville, Oklahoma about 8-9 years ago. I was the publisher of the Bartersville Examiner Enterprise, which is the newspaper over there, and we just loved Oklahoma. And since we lived in Oklahoma, we lived in South Dakota. We loved Rapid City, and then Florence, South Carolina, and then we lived in Waterloo, Cedar Falls, Iowa, and then Idaho, the Boise area, and Idaho, and now back here. And the reason we came back is because my family just loved Oklahoma. And I had a great job with a great company in Idaho, but it was not a hard decision because we just wanted to come back to Oklahoma, and I've always wanted to be a part of a chamber in this way.
Well, that's awesome. Well, first off, thank you for coming to Lawton. I mean, we really need to attract really good people, not just from our local area, but from around the country, and we're glad to have you here. Now, let's talk a little bit about some of the things that you have coming up. I have noticed on your Facebook page that you are getting a lot of members joining the Chamber of Commerce. Are you seeing an uptake or increase in the number of businesses who are becoming members of the Chamber?
Yeah, we are, and our membership person, Brad, is just doing a great job, and he's going out and trying to find people, and he is. We're at a plus every month in the last 3 months. In actuality, he did a great job last year with retention, because one of our main issues is trying to keep our members and explaining to our members why it's good to be a member of the Chamber of Commerce. And one of the reasons it's so good to be a member of the Chamber is because we're here to try to uplift the whole community. With your investment of $350, or I think it's $350 to $1,000 or $2,000, depending on the size of the business, we do a lot with that investment, and we're putting that money back into the community. So I encourage any business that's not a member of the Chamber, please, give me a call down to the Chamber of Commerce, and I would love to talk to you, give you a tour of our building, and just discuss a little bit about why we need more members. We're about at 750 members. My goal would be to get up to 1,000 if possible, here in the next few years. And we have a great board. I report to the board of directors and the executive board of the chamber, and they're all willing to help us, hit those goals.
Awesome. Now, one of the things, because I live on social media, this is a social media driven area because of, everybody comes to Lawton. I noticed that you're having a luncheon with our new state school superintendent. Can you tell us a little bit about that and what's going to happen and what do you expect?
Well, we're still trying to figure out the details. I should know the details tomorrow, but what I expect is, hopefully a full room for him. He is not Lindel Fields, the Superintendent Fields. He's not going to every area. He doesn't have the time, and we were lucky enough to get him to come to Lawton for a luncheon, and this is going to be some people's first chance of meeting Lindel, and he is just a great representative for the school system. I've known him for probably 10 years now, and I've always respected him, and I think the politicians up in at the Capitol in Oklahoma City, Republican, Democrats, they all seem to be really liking what he's doing and his focus.
Well, that's awesome. Well, Matt, thank you very much for being such a good friend to the Lawton Town Crier and coming on. And we'd like to get with you for a little bit longer sit down in the near future. Are you willing to come back on the show?
For sure.
Awesome. And to everybody out there, if you like this interview and want to see more, please be sure to like, subscribe, and check out the Lawton Chamber of Commerce Facebook page where you can get more information about what's going on in our community. Thank you, Matt, for joining us.